Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So tonight I'll be doing a topic of roles, like the importance of role in a relationship. Let's get right to it. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and comment and click on the notification for all comment videos. Just a lot of times when you're in a relationship, no, you have a relationship where it's just two parties, a male and a female, and you have a thing called an open relationship where anything goes, where you're allowed to do certain things like as long as both parties agree to it, where they do whatever they want. No, like you can sleep with other people. Close relationship, no, it's like you agree it's just me and you just agree to be faithful with one another. And to get from there. Um, and what types of relationship with you know, the katokos and stuff like that. So, um, listen, knowing what the rule is especially if you're a male, like me, I'm a male, no. My role is if I were to be in a relationship is to provide and protect the female that I'm with, etc. etc. The female role is to nurture, support, caring, etc. etc. No, how the relationship prior to marriage is really important a lot of times because most times the relationship was doomed before the marriage before you get to marriage, and it really comes down to how your partner treats you prior to marriage. So if your partner fulfill his role and his business, and he's consistent in what he's doing, and he's constantly being there for you, and, and he consistently do what he say he was gonna do more often than not, then and he doesn't cheat also, I should go marry him. Because as they say, a man's loyalty is tested when he has everything. A woman's loyalty is tested when a man has nothing. I mean, do you understand that at first, but it kind of makes sense because you have some women does have the tendency of whenever a man doesn't have the money, doesn't really see him as valuable unless of course they have money or something like that. So if you're a man and the woman be with you despite you having nothing, that's a person, that's a female you should keep. That's for sure, guys. So said they tend to like disrespect with some of them, not all of them, Some of them tend to disrespect when they don't have the money. So no, we're going to marriage and things like that. No, when you're married, no, the rule you have husband and wife. You know, you have that rule. So no, like I said, no, whatever rule is, especially the husband and the wife is really the key. When you actually implement those rules, it can make a successful marriage. Because one thing with relationships and marriage, both things have you're gonna face peaks and valleys. You're gonna have ups and downs. So it really comes down to what you do with those moments come and what you do when the relationship is not the same like it once was. That's another thing. Because sometimes a relationship can be good for first 5 years, and in the next 5 years, no, the relationship can change completely. You know, and they say something can happen along with those next 5 years, and then your needs may change or something like that. So when it comes down to what makes a successful relationship is really what comes down to what because what they do when they face tough times and when things going rough and things like that. A lot of times, funny enough, and if you can implement your rules even when things going rough and face adversities, if your relationship can survive that, then kudos. I mean, to hear persons like being in a relationship for like, for example, 5 years prior to marriage or 4 years or stuff like that, and then wait married for like 10 to 20 years tops, it's not an easy thing to do. Or even 30, 40 years, even 50, you'll probably be like, yo, I only society for so long. During that time, during the span day that I just mentioned, a lot of things happened during the span day. It really comes down to a lot of things happen along the way, you know? Because it's easy to, when things get rough in a relationship, to, if your partner not giving what you want or need or whatever, it's easy to decide that, crap, I'm just gonna go somewhere else and get it. No, that's a risky thing to do, especially when you guys both agree the relationship is just you and the person, you know? So it's a risky thing to do to go elsewhere and go and cheat just because your friend neglected. Now another thing, if you in a relationship and and you feel like you're walking on eggshells and you can't communicate certain things, especially what's bothering you, that's yeah, you should probably be like, what the heck am I with this person, man? You should probably just say to them, if I can't open up to them crap, then why am I with you? No, the key thing is one of the things that really takes a role on you wanna be in a relationship where not only both person know the role, but both person actually respect one another because respect is a two-way street. I think like that. So about the role zones, as I said, my role is to provide, protect, and do his thing. While the woman's role is to nurture, caring, and support. Not really that complicated. I think this conversation don't talk about often because it seems that what's going on nowadays is it's nuts. It's like a person can get in a relationship and almost like they don't know what the role is, and it's what and the way some relationship operate, you probably be like, did these guys have a conversation about what the role is or what they're going to do beforehand? Did they even take the time to get to know each other to talk about the rules, especially as a gender? Because if it's not so, then I can't understand why some relationships feel like crazy, you know? So, uh, just the end of my YouTube video. Is there anything I haven't mentioned about this video? You can comment down below. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and like my videos and share them, and also click on notification for upcoming videos. Have a good night.